Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Stacy. For those of you that work Monday to Friday, I hope you have a safe, drive back to the, old grind back to work. For those of you that work a less traditional schedule, that like for me, I used to work Wednesday to Sunday. So I loved Mondays because that was my Saturday. That was my day to sleep in. I didn't have a weekend off unless I took it off. And that was when I had a lot of request clients. So it wasn't very easy for me to get weekends off. I would have to literally move all of my clients, and because I had like 4 Saturday requests and 5 Sunday requests that were on bi-weekly appointments, I had them every other, so I had one set coming one of the 2 weeks and a different group coming the other ones, and then some of them were on 3-week appointments, and I'd have to, sometimes really hustle, because sometimes I'd have 8 or 10 show up in a day. Now they were regulars and the dogs knew me and were cooperative, and that makes all the difference in the world when a dog knows you and they know what to expect. I mean, I had dogs that had gone blind or like 90% blind, and like where I had to watch their head going in and out of the kennel, going around corners. I had to keep them right against my knee, and I usually kept my hand right around their chest so she couldn't get ahead of me. Not that she would. She was a lab and she'd stay right with me. She was a sweet, sweet girl. I hope she's still alive and kicking. She was having, some health problems, and it's been a year. I hope that all my doggies are doing okay. There's nothing worse than when you get a call from one of your clients saying that, their pet passed, because the animal, and I'm a compassionate person, so I would feel bad for a stranger I didn't know whose animal passed. I'd probably cry. So when it's someone, when it's one of my clients that I worked on, it's very upsetting. I mean, it's part of the job, but it is nonetheless horribly upsetting. I actually had one client who the dog was fine. His wife passed away. And after that, I was never able to work on the dog. He was so scared. And the dad was such an emotional wreck. And I said to him, when you're upset like this, he senses it. And he's like, I didn't even think about that. And I said, so he's like, I didn't realize I was upset. I said, oh, I could tell by your body language. He's like, no, now that you say it, I realized he wasn't angry. I said, just, the dog screams and would play dead at the door. Like he would scream like he was on fire. So it was distressing for the owners to listen to. And then after he lost his wife, he just couldn't do it. He would take him to the vet and have him sedated and have the vet do it, where he didn't have to hear it, and it was less stressful for the dog.